Welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod. So for those of you wondering where the Elder Scrolls Let's Play is, obviously I was away for a couple of days, and since I've come back I haven't had a chance to fix it because it is currently hideously broken. There's nothing to do with Sloan either. So hopefully soon that will be starting again. I will try my hardest to get an episode up not long after this one, hopefully the same day. I can't make any promises, I also don't want to make any promises because I can't guarantee that I can fix it. I have no idea what's causing it. Might be something to do with the many CK2 patches that have come out or something along those lines. Just a quick update there for you guys, though, who are interested in that type of thing. Last episode, we went on a fun, magical adventure to Asshai. We went over to Saraburi, managed to find, after a shit ton of hide-and-seek, the lovely dragon Axion, Escion, which is now our loyal friend who apparently is just off House Blank. A very powerful dragon, 55 age, 32 martial. It is wounded. We did just take a hit after, well, during one of the battles of this revocation war we've got going on right now. Where did they get those troops from? Oh, Ambashaw joined them, right? I remember that. Now, we've got the dragon, so we're probably going to be fine. What we're looking to do, revoke the rest of this sort of duchy so that we're established as, like, the one true lord. We could give ourselves, you know, a nice Valyrian vassal or something along those lines, so we've got a loyal vassal going for us. Maybe conquer the rest of this island. I'm certainly not going to turn this into Let's Conquer the whole of the Summer Island series and replace them all with Valyrians. We do still, obviously, want to go to Valyria. It's kind of the point. We're rebuilding old Valyria rather than building ourselves a new Valyria. One thing I would love to do this episode, we've got the dragon back, we've got some land back, we're a duke. For the first time in this entire campaign, we are a goddamn duke, which is fantastic. The one thing we're missing is a fancy sword. I think we can all agree on that, and we did have a fancy sword at one stage, but I traded it for a dragon, which was then killed almost immediately. King's Landing, I believe, still possess. They absolutely don't. Why the fuck is my sword? I mean, we give it to House Durrandon, right? So House Durrandon, chances are, still have Stranger's Mercy, our... No, they don't either. Who has that right now? Let's track them down and see if we can't get this sword back this episode is what I was going to get at. And obviously building up slaves as well. That's kind of the main thing. Get the slave trade kicked off, start. That's going to fund our trip to Valyria. That's going to fund the rebuilding. Then, of course, getting our sword as well gives us a little bit of, you know, authority over people. You know, it sort of shows that we are worth going for here. Oh, God. Iron King Torwin of the Iron Islands has the Valyrian steel armor. We might want to get that back. Gods of the Storm Reformed, Greyjoy. Euron would be so proud. Alright, so we are looking for Stranger's Mercy, Rickard Durrandon. Who the hell is Rickard Durrandon? What we're going to do then is let's go to the history of the Iron Throne and see if we can't track down who this is. So, Doran Durrandon, maybe his... Come on, the Dragon Materion, that's unfortunate. His daughter's son, maybe? Rickard, there he is, Rickard Durrandon. Now, this kind of sucks, because we can't steal back an artifact from an unlanded character. It's just not something that's part of the gameplay. We could try and kidnap him, and then, as a lot of you have pointed out, you can kidnap characters and seize artifacts they've got equipped. He's a kid, though. He can't equip a Valyrian steel sword. He probably can't even lift the goddamn thing. He's only 5. So, how would we do this? We could kill him off, at which point his mother would gain back the artifact, but of course, you know, trying to kill him off is going to be fairly difficult. 36% chance to kill there. Maybe we should just go for a different artifact. I still want to get that Valyrian steel armor, like a dragon rider with a Valyrian steel armor, Valyrian steel weapon. People were saying we need to sort of, you know, sort of prove how Valyrian we really are. That'd be kind of cool, huh? We could also get a crystal sword, but that'd be not really much use outside of just selling it, which also wouldn't be a bad idea. Valyrian steel armor. We are going to try and steal it. Round 2, boys. Here we go. We have tried grabbing this one before. We failed. Maybe this time we get a little bit more lucky, huh? Who shall be our accomplice? So we are good at martial, and that's about it. We could take another martial and basically buff that out and kind of pray for that to work. We could take a character who's quick. We can take a character who is it's very good at personal combat. As I said previously, I think the smash and grab mechanic is honestly the best one because there are so many steps of the sort of theft event chain that allow you to use martial as your stat that you're rolling against. So fingers crossed on that one. In the meantime, we do have to fight these guys off. So we do have... Oh, jungle bonus is obviously quite nice. That's very powerful for us. Affects horse archers, but there are 19 horses, so it's not a big deal. They are going to get here on the 8th of First Moon. 8th of First Moon, 10th of 11th Moon. Right, there we go. Let's wait until then, and then deploy the dragon when they actually turn up. And then try and scorch, careful, try and scorch the whole lot. I owe him nothing, not yet. Right, okay, dragon, please, for the love of God, you've got to save us here. Do not get maimed. 4% chance. We're good. Is that going to be enough, though? Oh, God, this remains to be seen. I think we're going to get lucky just based on the fact that he had no right flank and he had no left flank commander, and that fell instantly. This guy's leading all his troops on his center, and he is facing down a dragon. Yeah, we got quite lucky with that one, I think. Fantastic stuff there. He's going to flee back to Ambushaw. Nothing to worry about, really. Now we just deploy the dragon and torch them all. This is fantastic. All right, 8 men left. I feel like we can safely assault that one down. Climb him in irons, and then that is ours. Thank you very much. So basically, we're just doing this to revoke the titles, right? Like I said last episode, a little bit annoying that because this guy backed him in the war, right? He can still rise up against us, which sucks. You know, there's nothing we can do to stop that now, despite the fact he was a traitor for the realm. Can we imprison him first? I never actually considered that. That would probably make a lot of sense, huh? Yeah, because he's acted dishonorably because he rises up against us. We can just straight up imprison him, then try and revoke it. Probably makes a bit more sense. We'll move on Marshal over there, try and increase our imprison risk. If not, we'll wait for our troops to get there first. Oh god, here we go. Right, so we are at Iron King Torwin's capital. We're at Pike. Force our way inside. We're literally going to steal the armor right off his back, I assume. Oh my god, he hasn't got it equipped. That makes it easier, to my knowledge. I'm almost certain it makes it easier. I don't remember. I haven't looked through the mod files in ages, but you kind of assume it would, right? If he's not got this armor equipped just on a rack somewhere, it would make it easier to steal. Either way, good luck. This could be fantastic for us if we can get that. Holy shit, with that completely flip things on its head. Ha ha ha. Fight my way out. Do we escape? Come on. I think we got away. I think by now we'd have found... Yeah, we failed in our heist, and now we suffer the shame we've done it. Could be worse, I suppose. Never mind. All right. So now we're going to go to Ambushaw. We're going to right-click. We're going to imprison. 57% chance. Nice. We got him nothing to worry about. We should be able to revoke that because he's a traitor. Fantastic. We now control the entire Duchy of Last Lament. That's fantastic stuff. Fortunately, we can't hold it all, so we are going to give a couple of promises away to vassals here, but it's not such a big deal. Right, so which ones do we want to give away? I guess whichever ones we have a Scorch with Dragonfire. So Ambushaw we took peacefully, more or less, so we'll keep that one. Jahar... Oh, Ambushaw is actually better anyway. Jahar we definitely want to give away, and I'm thinking also Lotus Valley. Mainly because Lotus Valley is also a wasteland, no tax modifier, supply limit down, no troops. So give these two away. We'll keep Ambushaw, we'll keep Last Lament. That way if these guys revolt as well, we've got like this pincer move available on them too. Alright, get rid of you. Plus it also gives us a way into these other guys. What about Locust Point? What is that? Oh, sorry, Lotus Point. That is under a completely different Dutch again. How confusing. I think we will try and take this whole island. Just it'll be good for the economy. It'll be good for, you know, our troop counts and things. Do have to worry about revolts a little bit. But because we've got that dragon now, not too concerned about that type of thing. Right, so let's load filter. Slot 2 is my men of my religion, my culture. It absolutely is. This guy will land. Cybero, he's got such good military prowess. I think it would be a shame not to land him, to be honest with you. Higher military obviously means you get more troops from your domain. That guy being landed means he's going to get the most troops out of that province. He's really going to wring it dry. We might even want to go as far to employ a new courtier and then try and employ a sellsword. This guy is 19. Yeah, you know what? I'll take this guy as well. Flanker is exceptionally good. Oh my god, and strategist too. Leads from the rear. Flanker. Trickster. This is very good. This is exactly the guy you want on your flank. For you know, a lot of reasons. Like, all of these are quite complementary. My friend, you are the Lord of Lotus Valley. Congratulations. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Excellent. So, we got... Wait, why have we still got one extra? Oh, because we've also got this crappy island, haven't we? So Stonehead we've already started building up, so I'd rather not give that one over. Just base it on the tax here. I think that's a fair argument for keeping these two and maybe getting rid of Ambushaw. It wouldn't take too long to build that up, would it? The only reason this one's so built up is because it had that extra time. This, however, already has a city, and this has 2 extra holding slots, whereas this has fucking nothing, huh? So I'm actually going to give Stonehead away, especially as it's also cut off from the mainland. So who else would like this? I might do that again when we employ... How long is that? We need to wait another year? Really? Oh, 6 months. Go wait another 6 months, then we'll employ another commander and do exactly the same thing. Well, just as we were about to be able to employ a new courtier, we had an interesting offer thrown at us here. So one of the local brothel keepers in Last Lament has recently died, leaving his business available to purchase. Leaving his business available for purchase? Well, say no more. I will buy them. So that gives us +2 monthly wealth, which is obviously pretty decent. Monthly piety being knocked on the head quite significantly there. Isn't that the same as Olin the Necronomicon? Might be wrong on that one. It might be -2. I think it is -1, huh? Either way, it's pretty fantastic. Gods of the Summer Isle opinion +10 as well, because obviously they're all about fertility and that type of thing. Absolutely. Now, when it comes to reforming the religion, which is obviously one of the big plans for this series, we won't be able to do that because we'll need 750 piety. We're already at -13, and now we're taking a hit of 0.49. Worth bearing in mind in the future not to be too much of a brothel pusher. Now, on the subject of sort of plans for the future here, well, first things first, we will employ this new courtier before we carry on. Boom, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. We'll give this last bit of land away when it's done. Auto-saving. Oh, we're good. All right, Salsword, thank you. Ilaros, is he any good? He's okay. It's clearly not as good as the last guy we had, but it's just, you know, getting rid of Stonehead here. Nice. So, I was speaking to patron and very good boy friend of the channel, Sorogom, who basically pointed out that in the Game of Thrones world, there is a whole bunch of different titular kingdom level titles, like a ridiculous amount. All you gotta do is find them. It's apparently just type in T into the title region section, and that will bring up basically all of them. So you can see here, we've got a ridiculous amount of kingdom. Like, this is a fair amount. Let's see, where does it kind of stop here? Yeah, that's a lot of different kingdoms you can build, obviously. Now, one of them, if I can find it with my eyes, is called the Kingdom of the Western Isles. There it is, Kingdom of the Western Isles. So, despite the fact it moves you all the way up here, just because it's titular and it doesn't actually have a base, what you need for this one is 3 duchy level tiles. We've already got 1. Then you have to control either the Principality of the Three Exiles or the Principality of Molu. Well, that's this one here and this one here. We could conquer in 2 wars. We could go from having been, or I suppose technically in 3 wars, we could go from having been a count to a full-blown king. All we need is to grab these 2 duchies, and obviously we can do that incredibly quickly by just dragon conquesting them. And that gives us the entire duchy. So this is a very, very awesome way of quickly grabbing a whole bunch of land. Becoming a king would be fantastic because the power it gives us, as I've talked about this before, there's sort of a hidden stat in CK2, which is like, goddamn, I can't remember what it is now in hindsight. It's like authority or respect or something like that. I actually went and looked this up because it was annoying me that much. It's called Dignity. And this hidden stat determines how the AI will react to you and how they'll react in wars. So, for example, you guys have probably seen this 100 times. You're trying to offer the Pope vassalization. The Pope will say, I am a king, despite the fact that he has a single county. That's because of his Dignity stat. Now, in terms of gameplay, this is super, super, super hyper metagaming. Will be a much more significant character, like ridiculously significant character just by conquesting 2 duchies. Even though our actual troop count and our tax count won't go up by much, the AI will be like, oh shit, this guy's a king, right? We need to not fuck with him. Despite the fact that, you know, they're still obviously taking 2 army levies and cash and things like that. But behind the scenes, the AI is going to be a little more scared of us. So I actually think quickly grabbing the Golden Exile and quickly grabbing Molu here, which are already pre-made duchies, it won't take us that long, like I said, will allow us to create that title. We might need a little bit more gold as well. I don't remember. I didn't even see how much it was in hindsight. Let's take another look. T for the Western Isles. How much would it cost us? 0 gold, 0 piety. Sorogom basically said over Discord that they're probably most likely just placeholder ones, and I do kind of agree, because specifically when you look at this whole thing, the Kingdom of the Summer Isles is the whole thing, and then the Empire is just this plus, like, Narth and a little bit of Gogasos. And obviously you only need 80%, or is it not 80% to make an Empire? 51% in this one, at which point you've already got that. So there's no difference between essentially the Kingdom level tile and the Empire level tile. So I think they've added a couple of these just to make it, you know, a little less crazy to form the whole thing. A little easier to make a kingdom. So let's do that as well, along with also trying to get back our sword and obviously start the slave trade. Speaking of which, let's start the slave trade. So I'm thinking we just hit him with a slave raid. Why can't we do that? Oh, he's recently been sacked. Oh my god, he actually has. Sure, we'll go for you then next, because we don't particularly want to expand ourselves. Like I said, we just want to make this kingdom and then probably roll out from there into Valyria. And sort of rest on our laurels a little bit, build ourselves up. So they have 1,120 men. If we slave raid, can they call in allies? Because obviously we don't particularly want everybody fighting against us. Sacking the cities, taking their people as slaves, getting 100 prestige if we win, and we will also take their people as slaves after we've been over that. Honestly, don't know, and the only way to find out is to actually, you know, test the damn thing, so we'll see if they can call them in. Either way, I think we're going to be fine. What happened there? Oh, I thought we just lost Lotus Valley randomly. Now, if we're quick about this, we can probably move in on that before they can even raise troops. I mean, that's not going to stop us, is it? Oh, they managed to get away. Did you see that? They fled to this tiny little island that I didn't even realize existed. All we've got to do, basically take a province, so it's not that big a deal at all. With the dragon, this is going to take no time. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the slavery system in the Game of Thrones, it's basically inspired many, many others. I think the Game of... I don't know whether the Game of Thrones one came first, or whether the Elder Kings one came first. Either way, they're very, very similar. The Game of Thrones one, I would say, is slightly more powerful and slightly more in-depth, because obviously it's a massive thing in the novels. It's a massive thing in the Game of Thrones universe. You can get multiple layers of slave camp, and that gives you stacking build time, build cost modifiers, and it's permanent as well, but it does add to revolt risk, so that's the sort of balancing aspect. Hugely powerful. If we want to build up a lot of gold and a pretty significant kingdom very quickly, we're going to build it on the backs of slaves, like all good Valyrians did. We're going right back to the old Valyrian ways. Oh, my lord, Spice Rack, thank you. Volantis is under attack from me. What is he, like a Skaven? Do we want to aid this guy? The only reason he's asking for it is because he is also a saucy Valyrian and Valyrian. Nah, we're good, thank you. I don't really give a shit about Volantis, to be completely honest with you, even though they're like the kind of, I've used this analogy before, I still think it's pretty good. They're the Byzantine Empire to Rome, aren't they? They were like the successor to Valyria. Ah, counter choppers with child. This is excellent news. Well done, Countertop. And then, of course, we have Spite Red. Why did we get the Lewd? I guess because our lover is our sister? We're like proper Lannistering it up, aren't we? Although, we're Valyrian, so we did it first. Anyway, this war is basically done. I think all we need to do is siege enough province, or a province to get slaves from. I don't think we need to do any more beyond that. I wonder if the chance for a dragon to be maimed, I don't know this for definite. If anybody does know, feel free to fill me in. I wonder if the size of the dragon determines how easy it is for the dragon to be maimed. That would be something really interesting to take a look at. It'd be obviously great to know as well. Where are you getting all these troops from, my boy? Oh, she owns all of this shit too. Oh, shit. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter too much, huh? Not a big deal. We can still deal with, even if they want to throw even more people at us. Geneseo, our rival. Can we kill you? Can we get rid of you? Plot to kill. 103%. If we kill him off, we can also marry our sister. So that would be kind of a great idea. How embarrassing. What a real shame. My lord, too long as this man occupied my right seat? Absolutely not, thank you. We're not getting involved in any wars unless they directly benefit us now. Oh, shit. Our vassal has been captured. Not that that matters too much, because, again, it's a slave raid. It's not as if we're really concerned about losing anything here. Oh, well, that's awesome. Are we still doing that? Oh, my God, we're doing that event. That guy never turned up, did he? You guys remember we met the Eastern fighter, the extremely racist Japanese man who... Okay, we don't know that he's Japanese. It just says Eastern fighter, but I think we all know, don't we? Gain trained fighter. Sweet. Okay, that's... Oh, that was all it took as well. Nice, okay. Win the war. We're going to do that. I mean, that's basically guaranteed, and it's 1 martial, 50 prestige, so absolutely we'll take that one for now. After that, the option was what? Make, like, get 5 kids or something else? Probably become a king, I imagine. Either way, I mean, 5 kids is probably not a bad idea, seeing as we don't really have a decent son yet. We've got Gridil, who is garbage. He's just got a dragon, which is obviously not too terrible, but we can get another dragon, a stronger dragon, a better dragon. It's going to be years before this dragon does anything. It's basically just a breeder for House Vallani right now to ensure that we're going to keep dragons for quite some time. Are we going to have to attack a goddamn capital? Because I feel like that's the way things are trending. She's got another island there we could go and burn, I guess. Probably wouldn't hurt either. Just a little bit of free war scorer. During the siege of the Isle of Women, the enemy Isle of Women fleet, led by Prince Mondo's flagship Benign. But why would you name a flagship Benign? What did you expect? Unsurprisingly, we sunk the great flagship. It's no Titanic, is it? Right, okay. Finish off the rest of their troops. We may actually have to go hit their capital. That's very annoying. There's our son, by the way. Yep, he is actually counted as our son. Oh my god, and he's also bright. You are the best one yet, I think. Train him in struggle. We're going to stick with the whole martial thing, so I think it's working out fantastically for us. We'll also educate you personally, because I think we're very good at this stage. Diligent, obviously good. We've got a lot of the traits I would be kind of happy to pass on. Plus, we're also a trained fighter. So we're bright, and he's what? Also bright. Okay, but it's not fantastic, but it's better than nothing, which I think all of our other sons have got right now. Or our children. Yep, she's sickly, and the other one is garbage. Fantastic. Oh my god. Harrenhal, the largest castle in all of the 7 kingdoms, has fallen to the others. Despite the monstrously thick curtain walls, the defenders could not hold back the tide. Each of the 5 great towers fell one by one until all the castle was taken. Now the fortress stands cold and broken next to the frozen over God's Eye. Winter is encroaching southwards. They didn't make it this far last time. How many troops have they got now, then? I completely forgot to check on them. I completely forgot this was happening. They're down to 900,000 men. Oh no, what a shame. Only 900,000 men. Winter is encroaching southwards. The cool thing is he's in hiding. So as we saw last time, when he was defeated, like the whole War for the Dawn thing, if he's defeated, that's it, it's over. If he's captured in battle, because he's in hiding. Oh, well, it's not actually that impressive in hindsight. They've missed a fair amount here and there. They've only actually just captured Harrenhal itself. It's not like they've taken the Trident. That's an impressive sight. They've very much cut a swath straight down the middle of Westeros, but they're not really tidying things up. I guess, you know, White Walkers, Ancient Ice Zombies, probably don't give too much of a shit about nice borders, so they've got bigger stuff to fry. They've got bigger fish to worry about there. Right, let's deploy the Dragon in the Siege. 4%. This is taking ages, but trust me when I say it's definitely worth it. Particularly the higher levels of Slave Camp. If it's still the same as the last time I've you know, done this. Sure, tax shifted, noble obligations makes no difference. If it's still the same as what I recall from doing this, you know, a long time ago, the top level of Slave Camp gives something ridiculous like minus 50% build cost build time, but it does add a ridiculous amount to your revolt risk because, you know, you've got an entire... I think the actual modifier is called Slave Economy, so the whole thing is just built on the backs of slaves. It's pretty nuts. We're at 95% plot power. You're going to actually make me go over and siege their capital, aren't you big shit? Alright, hopefully this will do it. Let's get them roasted. Dracarys, 4%. Hopefully we're just getting... Oh, that was fucking easy. Release all the prisoners. Have a family put in the dungeon. That means we've got people to ransom out as well. We are done. Thank you very much. Great war. And that should now give us in our capital. Group of slaves is collected in Ebonhead. We're joining your personal collection. So what that means we can actually sell these people off. You can even, like, breed the slaves, beat the slaves. It's a little fucked up, I will admit, but you know, it's a means to an end to rebuild Valeria. Sacrifices have to be made, and thank you to the great people of the Summer Islands for offering to make that sacrifice. Oh! Wasn't expecting that, gonna be frank. Fucking seriously, we're playing as Frying Pan? Died at the age of 32 of too much drinking. Fucking too much drinking, my man. And the dragon's pissed off, I assume. Where is my dragon? Where is that just flown off to? Oh, for the love of God, really? Show me the dragons. What's the chance it's in Valeria? Where is it? Axion. There it is. That has gone to... Oh, it's not too far away. Cool. So be it. It's flown in a rage and established a lair in Last Lament. Oh, God, it didn't leave. This could be great. So there we go. In the capital, we do have local build time modifier, build cost modifier, minus 10% to both. And then also, this is what's kind of weird. If we go over to our laws tab, cognatic seniority. I think this is the first time I've ever played with cognatic seniority as a succession type. It's a pretty weird one, you got to admit. So this means only women can inherit. Only the oldest woman of our dynasty can inherit, weirdly enough. Not a big deal. Just a little bit peculiar, that's all. Not... Did her hair just change colour? Did you see that? We put the troops down, her hair actually changed... Oh, it doesn't matter too much. She's not terrible. Honestly, Tiora Villani, to say that we haven't really been paying attention to this side of the family or any of the women in our family, not too terrible. Good God, what the fuck are we going to do now then, huh? 48. Ideally, we want to play someone a little bit younger. We will probably want to start killing people off. Or, maybe change to primogeniture, because this is absolutely garbage. No Vassal has a negative opinion of us, minus 13. Oh God, why? Why didn't you like us? Opinion of Frying Pan, female ruler, female heir. You crazy man, it's cognatic. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? So we got a minus 20 with all of our vassals, just because reasons. Fantastic. Alright. Worry about that in a minute. Then let's get our council set back up quite nicely. Sibero, welcome aboard. Well, there you go. That's fixed the problem of him not liking us. Lucrezia, Genesio, and Countertop. Alright. This is strange. This is a very, very strange playthrough very, very suddenly. We've left Westeros, and then we're now playing as, you know, like female Valyrian warriors. Okay, ransom all prisoners. What about this dragon? What do we do about the dragon? Why can't we face the dragon? It said it built a lair here. Show me the dragon. Where are you? Axion. It is this one here. You're definitely right there, huh? Literally just 100% guaranteed in Last Lament. Why can't we fight you? Is it because it's... Oh, I bet it's because it's wounded. Okay. Mark of special interest. We will get this dragon. I'm almost certain that it's because it's wounded that we can't tame it. Because that... What is that? Lowered, like... Oh, taming chance 1.5 times. I wonder if that's the case then. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. So if we make a lot more money, what we can do is actually sell and buy slaves. If we sell an entire level from our camp, so that would get rid of marginal slave labor. It would give us like 400 gold though, so obviously it's very, very powerful. We can also free slaves and be the whole breaker of trains and all that garbage, but, you know, like I said, we've got to rebuild Valyrian. That shit doesn't come cheap. Speaking of which, business focus, time to debate some mints, I think. We still haven't had that once, but I have tweaked it, don't forget to hopefully make things a little bit more straightforward. We still have our crazy alchemist, which is nice. This is so weird. Oh, why not? Let's actually go out and see what we can find. I'll go ahead. Those voices sound foreign. You go ahead to the main road and reach a market. A lot of different stores sell their goods, and you already wonder if you brought enough money with you. These elixirs are very colourful. I'm hungry. What kind of food can I buy? All the smith should have what I need. So we can search for a smith. We can eat a tasty food or see some elixirs. Sure, why the hell not? The merchant has a lazy eye and a foreign, colourful clothes. He smiles at you and shows his elixirs are 100% working with no side effects, I'm sure. The love elixir, battle elixir, health elixir, or there is nothing interesting to buy. Should we go for the health elixir? What do you think? Lose 30 gold. Let's try it. Maybe it'll kill us. Maybe it'll give us, like, immortality. Who the hell knows? Wait, is this the War for Dawn? Oh, no. No, it's really, really not. So the White Walkers have actually now just straight up invaded the Storm Throne, which means they could potentially take what's left of Westeros at this stage. Wait, they're invading the Storm Throne, so what, they're going to try and take this, probably parts of the Vale. They may even take King's Landing itself. I've never seen the White Walkers take King's Landing in the hundreds of times I've played the Game of Thrones mod. This could be very interesting. Nah, we're not sailing north. We sailed south for a reason. They are on their own. The other thing I forgot to mention as well is that we do get a building. So we get a tiny slave camp there, which upgrades between, like I said, the 1 to 5 levels. That gives a bunch of other bonuses, gives a little bit of tax income there, lowers the garrison size, but in exchange you get 1,000 light infantry. But the light infantry has minus 50% morale because they are slaves. The actual bulk numbers, though, are fantastic for us because we've got the dragon leading the front lines. That's probably a decent way to inspire those who don't want to fight. Plus, you know, for sieging as well, it's just great to have the bulk numbers. When it comes to actually fighting armies, we don't need to worry about that so much because dragons can just torch them all. So I think we will still carry on with the other plan and try and become a king because that way we might be able to flip over our goddamn garbage succession law. All we need now is a goddamn dragon. Wait, drink how? Oh, wait, to add to our inventory? Oh, we just get it as like a antidepressant. How strange. We can just drink it, huh? We can... Frying Pan of Last Lament gets Hearth Elixir effect until the 12th and 4th moon, 8379, giving health plus 4. My god, that's ridiculous. So that would be really, really great to use that whenever we get, like, an illness of some description. So if we get hit by the plague all of a sudden, we can try that. Oh god, the Face of the Dragon button was there all along. It was just not marked as special interest, you fool. Right, Axion. The issue is, we can't equip the books to tame it because we're literally too stupid. What's the... What do we need for that? 8. I guess if we die, it's not such a big deal. We could probably get rid of some of our characters doing this, huh? This is fine. You want mine? I mean, like, worst case scenario, we die and try again with the next character until eventually we get a good character. Best case scenario, we're a freaking dragon. Either way is fantastic. And there we go. We've got it. Right. Axion, round 2. We should really build a dragon pit. I think that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think because we're so separated from everywhere else, the dragon will generally stay within the Summer Islands. So, we want to go for the 3 exiles next then. How many troops have they got? 66. Oh, because they're fighting the White Walkers. Oh, you fools. Just keep one eye on the game, my friend. Dragon here, what do you mean? How's the trait? Ah, there we go. Sorry, we had to give it a minute. Take it down. Dragon Conquest, boom. This is ours. This is going to be a really, really great kingdom if we can get it to work, which we should be able to, no problem, huh? Let's bring these together. Now, one thing I should be doing is also getting our Chief General here to train troops and just trying to buff up this ridiculous amount of light infantry we've got as soon as possible. Like I said, just for the sieging purposes, really. They've got 66 men. Not too concerned about how this war's going to go. We're going to have to get it all through siege, but it could be a little risky because of obviously the dragon. Oh, everyone's decided to join her as well. That's a little annoying. So what do we want to do? How do we want to deal with this? I think, first things first, we fight off the people that attack our homeland. That should be part of the course, really. Are they seriously doing a naval landing onto us? Where are these troops coming from? Are they actually... Through Exile's fleet, Conch fleet is on top there, so we can see that the 40... What are they doing? Oh, no, wait. That actually could be potentially 4,000 troops. I doubt it is, but it could be. It's really, really not. What a garbage idea that was. Are we going to torch our own capital? This seems like a trap. No, we're not going to do that. Get out of the capital, for fuck's sake. Run. Because if we use Dragon here, there's a chance we can turn it into a wasteland, and then everybody will think we're a tyrant because we've just torched our own city. And what sort of mad Dragon Rider would torch their own city just to teach our enemies a lesson? Only a complete lunatic is what I'd say. Nice, lovely reinforcement. That worked out perfectly, yeah? That was exactly what we needed there. Sweet. Can we get the fuck out of here? Because I feel like they're baiting me out. I mean, I know the AI isn't this smart, but my god, they seem to be doing a decent job of it. Game 1 Marshal? Absolutely, I'll take that one. Fortunately, we're going to have to lead our armies, and we are a shit demon. Let's put you guys on the thing, and then walk on the flank, I guess? I think that guy was big enough earlier, yeah, for being such a great flanker, is now on the center, because we're just trash. Could we get on the boats? That's a good idea. Get on the boats, and just crash land. Try and bait them out. There we go. That's good. Attack me. Attack me, you fool. 20th and 7th moon. This is working out really goddamn well. Now deploy the dragon. I don't really care if we torch our... Ah, there we go. Zaladar tried to slay your dragon, but he failed as he was thrown to the ground. Anyway, what's the point? Oh, if more than thrown to the ground, apparently just torched. Torched by Frying Pan. It's all come full circle. All right. I think we'll just stick with this. Yep, I think we'll just stick with this and keep torching our poor vassal's province. That's not a problem. I think it was a wasteland before we gave it to him, right? So he's not going to complain if a couple more things go up in smoke there. What a horribly dangerous war. Good God. Okay, deploy the dragon. Dracarys, please don't get maimed. This guy's dead, though. That's fine. And they are now fleeing. All right. Oh, God, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. Deploy the dragon, deploy the dragon, deploy the dragon, please. Save me. Save me. Full, wounded. Full, wounded. Full, burnt. Are we good? Oh, God. Oh, God, I think we may have lost this one. Yep, I think we could be screwed. Man, I wasn't expecting everyone to dogpile on like this. I didn't even realize they could do that, huh? Alright, 2%. Fine. We've got 110 men left. Might need to send out a little bit of a of a request for perhaps some people to come and help us. Might have to take out a loan, something like that. Could also sell our slaves, don't forget. Very much an emergency fund. We haven't really got the money to build any buildings anyway, so it's actually not such a terrible idea. It would give us 400 gold. Meet with my good friend, Master Go. Master Go wants to give us 400 gold. Thank you, Master Go. It's not like we can't go slave raiding again when we're back in a more, in a stronger situation, right? Let's get ourselves some mercenaries. How many people do we need, realistically? Well, let's wait for those troops to leave so that we can hire them in our capital without having to worry about things. Let's go. Boom. Welcome aboard. Let's merge these troops together. Please stay there. Please stay there. Please stay there. They could have probably attacked right then and maybe might have been able to route these mercenary troops before. Ah, fuck off. They want to abolish the... Oh, they want to get council power. But they already are empowered. Me and the Allies insist the monarchy must be abolished and a new council... What the fuck do you mean? What does that do? Oh, led by myself. Oh, yeah, no, I will not be blackmailed. Yeah, good luck with that one, my friend. Yeah, we are going to burn you as well. Maesters are most useful. Thank you, my friend. So it's just this guy's rebelled against us, huh? Fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to torch you as well. What was he thinking? 138 troops. My god, you're brave. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, this guy also rose up. Not a big deal. We're just going to turn up here, torch his capital, and then move on. I guess because the AI sort of worked out that we were up against this many people, that they thought, oh yeah, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 different duchies here. I guess he thought, you know, carpe diem, this is my moment, boys, and then didn't take into account that we've just got a shit ton of mercenaries. And now he's on fire. Horrible, horrible fire. Now we're going to sort him down, and good war. Oh, it was this guy that started it. You shit. Okay, sorry, I went to the wrong place, but that's okay, nothing to worry about, really. Is that still my province? Oh, it doesn't count as ours anymore. I was going to say we could put them on the boats and then just do a naval landing, so we took less penalties. Not big deal anyway, because the second we get there, we can just drop the dragon on them. Can we just fly over there? Alright, here we go. Brace. Boom. Burn. Burn them all. Dracarys, kill them. Good. Well, that worked out incredibly well. Holy shit. Right, and now we'll torch the capital, and then we can get back to our regular war, where we're going to become the brand new king of Ship Mountain. Clamping Irons. Look at that. Thank you. Appreciate that one. I think, call me crazy here, probably just going to straight revoke these, Probably just going to straight revoke these and banish the guys in charge, and that way we'll get the gold out of them either way. Thank you very much. We'll dish this out to, perhaps more loyal vassals. You can go. Okay. Let's quickly sort this out, otherwise it'll affect our levy reinforcement rate. So, my religion, my culture. Sort by Marshall. Oh, he's good. Wow. Grant Lope. We got to search our round, probably. Oh, God, all the best people are, of course, in prison. So, we want to give away Jahar. And we also want to give away... You're not that good. Okay, maybe someone with high stewardship. Oh, he's pretty good. Vargello. Grant landed title. You, my friend, can have... Oh, marriage? Thoughts? Married to our daughter? I mean, he is a genius. That's actually not a bad plan at all. Arrange marriage. You two... Where is she, though? What the fuck do you mean? Why can't I... Oh, we've got to be matrilineal, you big fool. Arrange marriage. Him, matrilineally to... Nope, she's legitimately not there, huh? Okay, Crockpot. I mean, Crockpot wouldn't be a terrible character to play as. That's a genius marrying a quick character. Or is he just wise? No, he's genius. Between that, we might see some potentially genius kids bred into our dynasty for the first time in a very goddamn long time. Alright, let's move south. Next one, then. Let's move on. Oh, I actually did want to land him as well. That was why I was marrying him off first. Excuse me, where's he gone? He's disappeared forever. Not that matters too much. There he is. Right, Vargello, my friend, you can have... Plus, this way, it also kind of ensures that he's not going to rise up epic gamers. Right, there you go. You can have Stonehead. Problem solved. Okay, pick an ambition. What we got? Become a higher lord. Obtain a greater throne. So that one gives us 200 prestige. That one gives us 400 prestige. Obtain Valyrian steel. We want to do that anyway. We want to take back the ancestral sword of House Vallani here. I think that one's a better plan. Speaking of which, we should probably find out what's going on with that, because the White Walkers might have sort of, you know, tossed things around a little bit. So it was like your fucking shit son who's dead. He's actually just straight up dead. Okay, where's the sword? Already gone back to her, right? Am I a blind man? It has gone. Where did it go? Oh my god, seriously? I hope it wasn't buried with it or some ridiculous shit like that. Valyrian blades. Swords. Stranger's Mercy. Princess Jinna Durrandon. Did she give it to her goddamn daughter? Are you joking? Jinna Durrandon. Stranger's Mercy. I hate you. We can't raid, can we? I was going to say we could just turn up and burn the place. No, we cannot. Okay, then. Never mind, I guess. Never mind. Okay, we'll deal with that one later on. Not such a big deal for now. We could always just go and steal some other Valyrian steel temporarily until we can get back our... Or we start a fresh Valyrian sword. Because Stranger's Mercy was... You got to remember, it was... We obtained that by marrying a member of House Durrandon into another household. Don't remember who they were. And then we inherited it matrilineally by killing a bunch of people off. We could set up a new sword to show a new era of House Vallani, no longer, you know, the cast-off house from House Durrandon, but an entirely separate, powerful Valyrian household. Let me know what you think of that idea. We might want to get some fresh steel in here. I think, honestly, we beat down enough of their troops now to maybe just start grabbing the war goal there. So all we've got to do is head over here, let him rot, just go for the capital, I guess, and maybe be able to grab her in... Oh! Tazal rides Lanion. Another Targaryen dragon, Firestorm and Rhaegal. Okay. Wow, there are a lot of dragons around these days. It's very, very cool, though, because it means dragons are super, super OP if you're the only dragon rider, right? Because you can just sit there on it for years and years and years, or say you're just Daenerys with Drogon, for example. You are ridiculously powerful. Because a lot of people are having dragons, you know, we've seen the Dance with Dragons. We've seen people capable of killing dragons, supposedly. It seems a lot more balanced when a lot of people have it. Right, deploy the dragon, torch him dead. Please don't get maimed. Love you, dragon. Thank you very much. Right, okay, 9%. Let's see if we can just quickly ramp to her. She's got no troops. She's in hiding. Yeah, she's not here. No one of value. Oh, look at that. Immediately 44. I think we'll just stick with this promise, just torching this one over and over. What a horribly long and boring war this is. Good God, I think we'll have to... I think even if we siege down everything, we're going to have to go and find, like, a handful of troops she's got kicking around. Like a thimble of troops. What has she got? 312. Are they even raised? They're not even raised. Cool. Where am I supposed to find those then, you shit? Unless they are maybe up fighting the white... Oh, she does have raised... Ah! There they are. Shit, okay then. I take back everything I said. Right, raise these boys. Okay, apparently they are... Oh, that sucks. Okay, I didn't see those guys up there. One person... Oh, I thought one person genuinely beat 300 then. There we go. That's what I was after. Axion's wound is finally healed, returning her to full fighting strength. Don't have to worry too much about the whole maiming thing. Still, obviously a concern here. Oh, we actually might not need to worry about it. Boom. If we take this one, that should give us the 100% war score. This has been a pain in the ass war to go for her. Like, I wasn't expecting the whole of the Summer Isles to dogpile on me. I don't know why I didn't expect it, seeing as, you know, a foreign invaders turned up with a goddamn dragon and started to steal everything and literally take the people away in chains. Viserion... Oh my god. Septum Magon rides Viserion into battle. Like I said, if everyone's a dragon rider, it's not OP because, you know, everyone's on the same playing field. Could be a problem for us. The more people that become dragon riders, the weaker we get relatively. Dracarys, scorch him. We are done. That is a 100% war score. I will double my round size. Thank you very much. We're now a double duke. Fantastic. Probably want to revoke all these titles too, huh? Anyway, get you guys set down. Apparently we've got enough gold to just break even with these mercs. Still not going to use them for much longer though. We don't really need them anymore. Fantastic. All we got to do now is grab Molu, and then, well, we don't have to grab Molu. You have to have either Last Lament and Molu, but you need 3 duchy level titles. So we could grab this one. We could grab, what is this one? Oh, that one doesn't even have a duchy. Could grab Wallano. That wouldn't hurt. In fact, we've already got one of those anyway, so we could just basically grab these ones, and we are done. We've got ourselves a kingdom level title. That, I think, is for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. A real shame about our last guy dying so young of drinking. That was a real setback, but I think we've done pretty good. Like I said, 2 duchy level titles. We've gone from a count to almost a king in the course of... We could have potentially done it in 3 wars. Obviously, the slave raid in between there is going to help out. Great for our economy. 300, 400 gold just basically being injected straight away. We could buy the slaves back immediately as well because we didn't actually spend that much money during the war. But that is all for the future. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. Some of you have already been chucking your Valyrian house names at me because, you know, we have landed Valyrian characters now. If any of you have Valyrian-based suggestions, feel free to send them. They don't have to be Valyrian themes or anything like that, but I know a lot of people are doing that just as a joke, taking their sort of houses they suggested before and throwing in a bunch of Ys and a bunch of A's to make it look Valyrian. If you've got any suggestions, send them me over Patreon, send them me over Discord preferably, or, you know, leave them in the comments. I do check the top YouTube comments occasionally, so I might catch it on the way. Let's give a shout out to these guys though for making the series possible. A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Austin Gauthier, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Donald, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Sirthal the Swede, Stannis Samanis, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, and Zazie 7011. Thank you all for your support. The Insanity Loves on Patreon. It is most appreciated. thank you for hopefully enjoying some Game of Thrones. I'm going to have a video up probably tomorrow explaining some of the changes that are coming to the channel. Basically going to start, you know, verifying? Well, that's not the right word. Hang on. Variating? Come on, help me. Adding a bit more variety to the channel, but I can't remember the word. I'm going to start, like I said, adding some more variety. Starting some more series on the second channel. Doing 2 simultaneous series on the main channel is basically the gist of it. And then a third, we'll move over Series B to the second channel and also do some other stuff over there. And we're starting up Twitch streams very, very soon. So keep your eye on that one. In the meantime, let's also give a shout out to Asero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachne44, Ben Troke, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Duncan217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice, Wallowcome, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, LeSmee, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Shari, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico2. See you guys next episode.